Good morning. Zoom was being finicky. Finicky, 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 finicky. Zoom. Good morning. I'm editing the privacy. It's public. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I was here for a minute and then boom. Zoom just was not allowing me to connect. I didn't even lip up because I was trying to get on, but I'm glad I'm here because it's Monday and we're meandering. And wasn't last night so awesome? So I loved it. That's not working. I love it. I love it. Who's here? Who's here? What's going on? I loved Poetry Glam last night, and then Gina messaged me later and thanked me, and now she's listening. She pulled out more of her books, and we were talking about it later on, and super awesome. So great. Who's here? Who is here? I don't even know who's here. Patty William. Hi, Patty. Hi, William. Julie Luce. It's Monday. That means you can be here, right? Is that, or is this just a special Monday? A day off. Well, if you feel like jumping on and saying hi, Julie, I would love to see you. It's been forever. Wow, Julie Luce. She's here. Julie's here. Come on. Oh, I have some pretty earrings I could put on right here, but they're the ones from last night, so I think, well, I can do that again. I don't think I've ever put the same earrings on 2 days in a row. I was going to say in a rowetry because I was reading poetry. I know. I loved that. And I loved Mama Grace's poem, and I loved Patty's poem, Michelle's poems. Wow, there are 10 people here. Good morning. My name's Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. We are here at 11:11 a.m. and p.m. Eastern Time. And all times in between. Good morning, Rob Morocco. What's going on? I'm meandering. If anybody feels like jumping on, come on and let's have a little morning party. Morning party. Good morning party. I'm lipping up twice with 2 different. I have like 5 here because Blanche left one of her lipsticks here the other night. I think you saw it though. No, it's not this one, but this is pretty. Hi, everybody. How cool. So anyway, what are we talking about? Anybody have anything you want to talk about? I could talk about things, but I probably won't today, right now. I had a chiropractor friend who I still do, but he's in another state. Hey, Michael Keel, he'd say, you might want to grok that for a while. So I'm going to grok that for a little while. But I do need... How you feeling, Michael? I'm waiting for a 2 thumbs up, but I think the heart makes it grand. It rained here today. Wow, felt so good. I love it when it rains. I almost took us for a walk on Monday morning, but Julie Luce, are you changing from your pajamas into a more presentable shirt? I hope you are, because I really would love to see you. And is today something with schools? Because Gina was up awfully late last night, but I never thought about asking her why. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, what's going on? iPhone Julie, ladies and gentlemen, Julie Luce. Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt, but check it out. There are are 12 people here right now. There were 11. Hello, Fall. Right now. She's just sitting there. You're not dancing with me.
Oh, well, I was enjoying you dancing. And oh my gosh, and Gina last night, she had pretty good dance moves, yes?
Great. She's fun to dance with.
Yeah, she
Very
was
fun to dance with.
adorable.
So you have the day off, and today is
I
the
do.
national elections in Canada. Wow,
Oh
that's probably
my.
going to be interesting, huh, Rob?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why do you have the day off?
It's a student free day today, so there were other meetings and things going on. So
Really
I'm free. Yeah, I don't
fun.
have to be there. Yeah. So there's some things going on. I'm gonna see. I was having some issues with my microwave, so I'll check with the office and see maybe if they can have somebody come over and take a look at that. And maybe, who knows, I might empty another box.
I was going to ask you where you were on that.
Yeah, don't ask. I kind of took the month of August off, right? So,
Good. Because you
anyway,
just
but
closed up Dinky.
we did. Justin and I drove up Saturday, kind of got a late start, but they had opened that area of the forest back up, so the little store was open. So we wanted to give them some business. So we ordered their little cheeseburgers and fries and took them up to the cabin, and we got it all shut down, water off, hot water heater drained, and you have to drain the toilet, and you have to take off screens and put on shutters and put furniture in and tarp up others. So anyway, it was, with Justin's help, it was probably a solid 4.5 hours of just keep moving, but we got it done. So that's exciting. That's the first time I've ever really done it on my own, that way. And just he did a video call with my youngest sister in New Orleans, and they kind of discussed and looked at things like the hot water heater just to make sure we were doing it right. And anyway, it's done, buttoned up, and hoping that everything holds. We didn't get the new roof put on this summer with
Right.
everything shutting down. So
But you
you
moved
pray.
everything just in case, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, everything's in totes and off the wall. And yeah, so that's all. The walls were naked.
Wow.
But yeah, so that was a good feeling of accomplishment to know that it's all done and you don't
How
have
was the burger?
great, very, it's just a basic cheeseburger, and Justin doesn't do condiments, so it's
Oh,
no
right. He's
mustard.
the plain,
Yeah,
plain guy.
right. Yeah, the plain guy. So he had like cheese, lettuce, and a pickle, I think was his. So anyway, and the fries were excellent. They have really good, big, thick, like not steak fries, but nice big fries. And so that was good. We ate most of it and kept going, and ran into one person on our way out that I hadn't talked to all summer, that they were still there. So anyway, it was a nice day, t-shirt weather. It was a really nice day.
Good. So not 106
Yeah.
degree weather.
No, no, and Fresno, it has been really, really smoky because of the fires by Kings Canyon and Sequoia. So the temperatures here have been less than they expected, unfortunately, due to the smoky cover. But I looked out this morning, and it looks bluer than it has. So we had some breezes yesterday, which are both good and bad. Bad for the fire, but better for the air quality. So anyway, we just keep hoping. One fire does not have, it's still at zero containment. That's very scary. And that's by the General Sherman, the giant national monument, the sequoia tree. So it's,
And
but they
they
wrapped
wrapped it
it.
up. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
We
It's
had a
amazing what they can do.
big fire. Well, in the last month in Lake County, there was in Clear Lake, there was a fire at a trailer park right
Oh,
outside the trailer park and destroyed over 60 trailers.
yeah.
And this past week, like 9 days ago, in Calpella, which is right beyond Ukiah,
Uh-huh.
up in the hills, and it's where you turn on the 20. I guess it was. Well, there was a fire on Sunday, that's why I didn't get to go to Paul and Machiko's party.
Oh.
They closed the 20, but then right before that, the Calpala fire happened, um, and over 20 people lost their homes, and people that my sister and Katie are really close with. But it was arson, and they actually they
Oh.
the person that started the fire, they actually had video of him starting it, and then someone took a photograph of him standing on the bridge where there were firefighters watching the fire happen.
How old of a person
20
did you?
years old.
Oh, that is so sad.
And
So,
their life is pretty much over because they'll be in prison
yeah.
forever. Because you
Yeah.
don't do that and ruin people. I mean, he ruined, like, I don't even know how much it cost to tackle a fire of that magnitude, but over 20
Well,
lives were
right.
destroyed.
Well, not only that, but you can have loss of life too. And,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
And
uh,
wildlife and
yeah,
everything. Everyone survived that fire
that's
that I know.
that's a good thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
And
you, William D. Thank you.
I
Hey, see, Michael Bailey's here. See, Michael Bailey's here. I just like to say his name.
I know, huh?
Hear him say his name better because
Uh-huh.
it's more fun. But so what's happening for breakfast on your end?
That's a really good thought. There is a strawberry bagel that was lurking in the kitchen from the trip up on Saturday. That's a possibility, or there could be a English muffin.
Ooh,
So nothing huge. I'm not planning on doing bacon and eggs or anything
no.
big like that.
Did you
Maybe a
stay overnight at Dinky?
No, uh-uh.
You
We just
didn't.
drove up. We got there about 12 o'clock. We thought we'd get there earlier, but we didn't. We got there about 12 and then left the driveway about 10 to 5. So that was a really good a good day. It didn't take us 2 days to do it. So
No
uh,
bear sightings.
no bear sightings. And I forgot to take the bear spray with me, so I was
Uh-oh.
happy for the bear spotted.
You mean you'd have the bear spray back in Fresno?
Right. Yeah, because you can't leave it in temperatures, freezing temperatures, and of course it freezes in the cabin. So
Right.
yeah, no bear sightings. Uh, yeah, no really good wildlife of maybe a couple of squirrels, and that was it. Cows. The cows are still up there grazing. They haven't removed the cows yet from Dinky. So anyway, but it's
Did they
nice and
remove
peaceful.
them?
Yeah, they'll take the cows back to the lower lands. Yeah, they won't because there'll be too much snow and it'll be hard for their owners to get in and pretty much it'll be grazed out by then. So they will come round them up and take them back down to either the foothills or wherever they reside before whatever happens next.
Hmm.
So anyway, but it was fun because there are a lot
Hopefully
of
they
little
get to be
cows.
happy cows forever,
Yeah, that would be nice.
for as long as they want to be on the planet.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of our day.
And what's your day going to be today? Are you
Uh,
chilling?
I I think I'm just gonna little putters, just some little putters through the day, and then I believe around 4:30, Charlie has school today at her school district's different than mine, so they have school. So I think I pick her up after cheer practice today and take her home. So anyway, I saw that they went out, they rented a boat again, apparently on Saturday, and
Hmm.
uh, their family got to go out on the lake. And I just saw some cute pictures this morning on Facebook of their
Hmm.
family out on the lake. So that was nice. Yeah, I got to do that with them one Saturday this summer, right around the day before Reagan's birthday. I
They
got to
rent
go
a
out on.
motorboat?
Well, it's like one of those party. We call them a party barge. Where it's the flat one. Yeah, and so and then you kind of just spend the day literally in the water, you know.
I've
Yeah.
spent a weekend on one of those.
Oh, nice.
A
Yeah.
weekend from Thursday night till Monday morning on one of those
Uh-huh.
on Lake Powell.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah,
I
that
don't know
is.
if I would do it again. Maybe
Uh-huh.
with the right 11:11 crowd. Maybe
Well, there you go. Yeah, you have to have the right group.
that would be fun. That would be super fun. But this wasn't. But I mean, we slept on everything. It was
Yeah, right. Yeah, you just don't want any grumpy cats.
no grumpy cats.
Yeah.
Cats,
So.
lots of good food and a comfy pillow. And it was a
Uh-huh.
newer boat. I can't do the old musty kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well, this, at least with the party barge, everything's wide open, so
oh
there's no
God.
must involved.
There's a boat here that you pedal and you help propel it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fun.
that's fun. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of boats. Well, on Michael Keel's in. Okay, let's
Yay.
get this boat party started. We could do it up in on Clear Lake.
Oh, I know. That lake is huge.
We could
Goes
all
for days.
we could do another 11:11 at the Tall Man. And
Uh-huh.
go do that one early afternoon. Get a boat.
There you go.
Hey, why not?
Why not?
It would be an outdoor activity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That
And
was
the Charmers
fun.
could do a gig so you could see the band. I wish you could have made it to the last show.
I know.
So good. It
Yeah,
was so good.
that looked good.
I think we're doing a show in October. I'm still waiting to hear back. Because last night nobody responded, I don't believe. I sent them a message. Yep. Hello.
Well, and I was just kind of, how I volunteered Helen's deck because they have that big, huge deck on the back side of their place.
That would be so cool.
Man, that'd be cool because it would be outside and it's not, not that far for people to drive up. I mean, Michael could come, he was feeling up to it. He could come easily from Merced and then get Snowy and Armando and maybe even Joaquin up from LA and,
Well, people
who
came from
knows?
Indiana
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Michigan and Palo
Uh-huh.
Alto and LA, Palo Alto, Indiana. Somebody else was from New York. So,
Yeah, who knows? Maybe even Lisa and Katie could drive down for a day if we did it early enough. Then they could drive down and then get back and still be able to tend the horses in the morning.
Katie's from Fresno.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know she was from Fresno.
there is. She's a Fresno. I don't know where she went to school.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's
Well,
fun. I've been down there once with her, and then one time in Paso Robles, and she grew up there as well. Her grandfather
uh-huh.
and her mother grew up in Paso, and so we went there, and I learned all these things about her. I'd love to go somewhere more public with her in
Uh-huh.
Fresno. Because, just like you, hanging out and growing up there, you know everything.
Yeah. Well, we know a little.
Because it's changed so much.
Because it's changed so much, and probably because I had an extremely protective mother that I didn't get to cross the street on my own, and people still tease me. Childhood friends still tease me about that. So
Oh.
I was very sheltered. So, but I mean, there are things I know but I didn't get to go hang out at the mall with other kids or any, I wasn't like that. I got to climb trees and read books and hang out.
Go
So
to
I
Dinky Creek.
and spend my entire summer at Dinky Creek. So yeah, I was blessed in other
Forget
ways.
and tease me. You
Yeah.
have no idea. I was teased too. I understand. Kids are mean. Are your granddaughters? Did they experience that at all?
As far as bullying type
Yeah.
things, do you think? I don't know so much yet about bullying. I know there have been some little, uh, maybe catty things. More Charlie's age. Reagan's still a little bit young, I think, at 5. But I imagine that Reagan's going to get teased about her very, very, very naturally curly hair,
Oh,
possibly later, because I know I did
because
growing
they'll
up.
be jealous.
Yeah, well, that I got teased because I had that big hair and it was braided, and sometimes I'd have a ponytail, and I'd rubber band it twice, and then I would get the comments like, oh, squirrel tail, whatever. And so when I grew up, it was the in thing to have straight hair or be blonde, and I was neither.
Right. Tell me, yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, it is, we survived, right? We survived and we're still smiling, so it's all good. Yeah.
It is. So
Yeah.
when's your next vacation from work?
Let's see. This is September. Oh, and today's my youngest son's wedding anniversary. 7 years in Colorado. I have to remember. Uh, yeah, so, I saw a picture yesterday posted on Facebook, and it was Charlie was 3. She was one of the flower girls, and it was a picture of Amanda sitting at a table, I think in a lobby, and I'm not sure if it was in the hotel lobby or if it was in the airport. I didn't fly in the same plane that Steve and Amanda and Josh and Charlie did, but it was Amanda sitting at a table and she was talking to Charlie, and the little ring bearer was there, and I think the 2 kids were sharing a treat or something. And then Steve, I could see him sitting back in a chair on the other side of the table, kind of removed. And it was just a very casual pose of him. And it was just like, oh, it pictured him just perfectly, just kind of like the essence of him. And it was a great picture. So that was kind of fun. But last night would have been the rehearsal dinner. And then today, the wedding. And I remember her dad, very, very traditional Hispanic, and her mom's from the Midwest. And he cried. It was it was so sweet. And then it was outside on a patio, and then the reception was inside that hall. But a carriage came, a white
Fun.
carriage came with a horse, and drove her. Do you ride in the carriage around little downtown? It was Fort Collins, so it's a little downtown area.
Yeah, it's great
So
too.
anyway, that was really fun. It was a really, really nice evening. So I need to remember to send them a text this morning, but or sometime today. I don't know. I'm assuming they're at work. I don't know if Joey's out at the oil rig today or not. I never know his schedule. It's kind of crazy, or days off or whatever. But,
Right. Many
yeah.
days on and then off.
Yeah.
Michael's going to be in Fresno on the 27th for tests.
Oh,
VA.
let me see. What is my calendar? The 27th is a Monday also, correct?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, 7 days. That would be next week.
Unity and connection right there.
Yeah.
So I am going to jump off early today because
Okay.
I have a ton of errands to do. I haven't, I got home and went straight to, speaking of weddings, went to the
Right.
and then the wedding and then the reception. And I've spent maybe 2 hours here since I arrived on Saturday. And I've got a bunch of little things I need to do and places I need to go. So I don't mean to cut you off.
No, not at all. You need to get some fresh produce in your house.
I tried yesterday. I went to a market and they pretty much had crafts, which were beautiful. But there was squash and celery and pickles. So I bought some squash and some celery and some dog treats for Lillian.
Ah.
Because
Oh, there you go. Is she back home yet, or she's still?
I'll pick her up today.
Yeah, she's still like.
I wanna unpack. She doesn't like suitcases,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to unpack and do everything. And bye, Patty. And
Bye, Patty.
you know,
And anybody else? I can't see comments while I'm on my phone.
well, Patty's here, was here. Michael Keel, William D. See
I
Michael Bailey,
know.
Mama Grace,
Yeah,
and
Mama Grace looked beautiful yesterday in
oh,
the
didn't
picture I
she?
saw. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. She had.
Thank
We
you.
had a lovely time.
Well, good. All right. Well, have a wonderful day, and
Thank
thank
you,
you for
Julie.
inviting me on.
Well, thank you. You're invited on anytime. I'm
Thanks.
waiting for you to come on to Poetry Glam.
I know, and I had my little, I wrote it out because it was on my phone or iPad, and I can't do both at the same time. So I did write it out, but
Okay.
there have been such wonderful other readings that I just didn't, I thought, well, some other time. I just
Well,
was enjoying the others too much.
come any other time.
Yeah. So
Seriously.
anyway, yeah. Well, everyone have a wonderful day. I think our water's getting shut off for a while. Of course, today there seems to be a major leak in one of the major lines at one of the buildings.
Oh
And
no.
so they apparently, a notice just blinged up. I'll see what time the water goes off.
Well, get some water before it goes.
Yeah, I got plenty of bottled water here. So,
I
and,
always load up my tub
oh,
just
good idea.
because you don't
Yeah,
know when it's going to come back on.
right. And then you can flush your toilet.
Flush toilet, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I keep a pail in my shower anyway to collect
Uh-huh.
the cold water first, but
There you
I'm
go.
one of those California girls.
Yeah,
I need
right.
a big hug.
Okay. Big hugs. Big hugs.
Do you
Big
have a
hugs.
letter for me?
Let's see. How about a J for Jenna?
J, J, J. Okay, how about J for Julie? Let's say hey, 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 Julie Luce. Thank you very much for coming on today on my Monday morning meandering time. Everybody else, it's no jive. We are here every day. 11:11 with Jenna is here every day. And I hope that all of you stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And if you have the day off, like Julie, you'll want to do it twice. So everybody have joyful thoughts, and everybody have jolly words, and your heart is just like Julie Luce's. Have a heart like Julie, that's a heart to have. And everybody have a beautiful day and love hard.
Real hard.
Thank you.
Bye.